What's up, man? I'm gonna talk about Tevin Farmer, man. Tevin Farmer is moving out here. He's with the Zone. He had an interview with Max Kellerman on Max Kellerman's boxing show that he has on ESPN, and they were talking about a few things. They were talking about him fighting Gervonte Davis, maybe Lomachenko, even though Lomachenko is at 135, campaigning at 135 right now. But Tevin Farmer is one of the belt holders at 130. There's three other guys that got belts. Gervonte Davis, a couple other guys that got belts. And I like the way that Tevin Farmer is moving, man. Yes, he got some losses. It's a lot of people giving him, some flack because he got some losses early in his career. I think he started boxing kind of late, and he got some early losses. But he got 30 wins. He really don't knock no one out. He's more of a boxer technician in the ring. Like I said, he got four losses in one no contest or one draw or whatever. But I believe he's like on a I think he's maybe like on a 16, 17 fight winning streak. A long winning streak. So he has been winning, and he fights a lot. You know what I'm saying? The Zone has been keeping him busy. Tevin Farmer has already had what? He had two fights this year, two fights late last year. So if you want to say in a calendar, in a year, you know what I'm saying, he had about 4 or 5 fights, and he said he's going to fight again in December. Now he also said that he will wait on the Tevin Farmer, not the Tevin Farmer. He will wait on Gervonte Davis, because he wants to make that fight. I want to see that fight. We all seen a couple years ago when they seen each other in the lobby at one. I believe it was Lomachenko versus that one guy fight, and they were talking to each other about possibly fighting. Gervonte Davis told him, I know we heard this before. It's kind of familiar. Get a belt and then we can talk. So he got a belt, you know what I'm saying? So, Gervonte Davis, I don't know if Gervonte Davis' mission is to be undisputed at 130. He's with Mayweather. Mayweather gonna send him through his blueprint. Mayweather never was undisputed in any weight class. Mayweather never worried about being undisputed in any weight class. They say that they trying to make they trying to make Gervonte Davis the biggest star in boxing. So I don't believe that they too much worried about being undisputed. Now, do they look at Tevin Farmer as I believe they're trying to get Gervonte Davis on pay-per-view. Is Tevin Farmer versus Gervonte Davis pay-per-view? No. Neither one of these guys have built their name up to be on pay-per-view, in my opinion. They both got a lot of work to do. If both of them had two titles apiece, and then people will talk about, can this be on pay-per-view? Yeah, I would accept it being on pay-per-view if they both had two titles apiece and whoever won was going to be undisputed. You know what I'm saying? To me, that's what pay-per-view should be. It should be for undisputed, you know what I'm saying, or two guys, or a guy moving up that was clearly the best at his weight class, moving up to challenge another guy that's clearly the best at his weight class. Then to me, that's pay-per-view worthy. But a lot of these fights nowadays are not pay-per-view worthy. But you know what I'm saying? I'm going to start talking about these fighters that's fighting, man. You know what I'm saying? Tevin Farmer is a guy that's out there putting in work. He said that his contract with the Zone is up. That he said he will renegotiate his contract with the Zone. He said they paying him very well. They treating him well. They promoting him well. And there's going to be a lot of people out there that say, oh, why don't you go to the PBC? That way you can get the Gervonte Davis fight. It can be made easy. No, that doesn't that's not the case, because like I keep on saying, it's a lot of fights at PBC that's not even been made. So let's just stop the whole thing that I know soon as people heard that he's a free agent, gonna say he should sign with PBC. But if Tevin Farmer comfortable with the Zone and that's where he want to fight, he said they treat him well, let that man sign wherever he want to sign. That Tevin Farmer fight can happen. If Mayweather and them want the fight to happen, it'll happen. Now, everybody know, Mayweather wants to build a pay-per-view star in Gervonte Davis. Can he be a pay-per-view star? I don't know if he can be a pay-per-view star or not, but this is what I do know. He's not going to be able to. Mayweather is not going to be able to have Gervonte Davis follow in the blueprint that he followed in. There's too much social media. People know about these guys. You know what I'm saying? People are following these guys, and Tevin Farmer's got to fight somebody. I mean, not Tevin Farmer, but Gervonte Davis. They both have to fight somebody. Somebody has to come out of this 130-pound weight class as undisputed. But one thing I like about Tevin Farmer, he's staying busy. You know what I'm saying? He's trying to get the fights. I believe Gervonte Davis wants to fight, but Mayweather and them don't want to fight because they don't see Tevin Farmer as a money-type fight. You know what I'm saying? It's going to make a lot of money. So I don't think they want to fight, but I believe Gervonte Davis wants to fight. What these fighters need to start doing is taking their own careers in their own hands and telling these promoters who work for them that they want the fight that they want. So let me know what y'all think, man. Like I said, Tevin Farmer, man, he's putting in work at 130, man. I've seen a couple of his fights on the Zone. I got the Zone. I can go back and look at some more of his fights. I know they probably got his whole archives on there. But Tevin Farmer is a pretty good fighter. He reminds me of like a Paulie Malignaggi. You know how Paulie Malignaggi back in the day, but he's a little bit more. His feet are a little bit better than Paulie Malignaggi, and to me, he's a little bit more elusive in the ring than Paulie Malignaggi. But let me know what y'all think, man. I'm out.